What's up, guys? My name is Tay, and welcome back to my channel. I cover things like making money online, online business, and entrepreneurship. Today, I wanted to talk about some of the fundamentals of starting an online business, or really any business for that matter. I think if you can't get these things right, it's going to be really hard for you to see any level of success. So let's get started. So the very first thing, and the most important thing, at least to me, is to invest in yourself. See, a lot of people get into try to start an online business, and they don't take the time to mentally prepare or physically prepare. They think they're going to get into it and they're just going to start making money and seeing success right away. But that's not how it works. Um, some of the simplest things, some of the easiest things like eating right, having a better diet, getting proper sleep, making sure that you take time to take care of yourself mentally, reading, things like that. These little things like that will help you go a long way. One of the biggest problems people have is that they burn out, they don't have a lot of energy, they procrastinate, and a lot of that is because they don't take care of themselves. And if you're in this for the long haul, if you're seriously thinking about building an online business, you really need to invest in yourself. And right along with investing in yourself, you need to invest in the business itself. Now, in the beginning, you may be starting for free. You may not have the funds or the money to invest in tools and resources and things like that, which is fine. There's plenty of free stuff out there. But eventually, you're going to have to invest in education, tools, software. You're going to have to invest in these things if you want to grow your business. It's not going to happen if you're not willing to invest. And a lot of people, they don't want to spend the money. They're looking for freebies. And the freebies are only going to get you but so far. So right along with investing in yourself, you need to invest in your business. Two really important things if you want to see any level of success. The next thing you need to take into serious consideration is that building a business takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. A lot of people want instant gratification, and that's just not the case. Now, it's not necessarily your fault. We're kind of programmed to think that way. I mean, think about every ad that you see. It's always about, hey, make money fast or lose weight fast. There's always things happening instantly, and we tend to believe that we're going to get these things fast. And again, that's not the case. To build a successful business, it's going to take time, and you need to have patience. But if you understand this and you do take your time and really make this thing work, it will benefit you in the long run. All right, so the next thing is focus. There's going to be a lot of things distracting you and taking away from your focus. Going back to what I said earlier about investing in your business and like buying courses, it's important that you do things like buy courses and things like that. That'll help you focus on building your craft. Because when you're on like different websites or YouTube or anything like that, you're going to see ads. You know, you're going to see banners and things like that. And then you're going to be tempted to turn your eyes away from the prize, the focus, what you're actually trying to do. Then you're going to have people in your life trying to do the same thing, pulling your attention away to do this and do that, this, that, and the third. So it's really important that you find a way to focus on your business if you want to have any level of success. Now, one of the things that's really caught my attention as of late is that a lot of the content creators and internet marketers online, they're kind of telling you to jump into this platform. Jump into this platform, jump into that platform. Make sure you're making content here, making content there, and do this and do that. If you're just starting out, stick to one thing, because trying to jump from this social media platform to that social media platform to this website to that website to do this and to do that, it's going to burn you out quick. It's going to be overwhelming. It's going to burn you out. Stick to one thing. Get good at that one thing. Build a little following with that one thing. And once you get comfortable with that, to where you can leave a post or two or create some content and you've got followers engaging and they're engaging with each other and it's building up rank and reputation, then you can go ahead and move on and experiment with other things. But if you're just, especially at the beginning, just focus on one thing. Get that one thing good and get that one thing right. Okay, so my next tip is to learn how to learn. I think with a lot of us, including me, growing up and going to school, I hated learning. I hated reading. They forced you to take classes that you didn't want to take. And starting out for me was tough because I really didn't want to sit there and watch a bunch of courses or read articles and things like that, learning to actually master my craft. But this is something that you have to do. So try to find a way to enjoy it. And it's really important that you get into something or you pick a niche that you really like or you have an interest in, because then it makes this kind of easier for you, as opposed to just jumping into something random because you think it's going to be profitable and make money for you. I mean, you have to learn new skills. You have to learn the tools. You have to learn how to play the game if you want to be successful. So that learning how to learn is really important. You've got to take the time to build up your arsenal if you want to make it with your online business. And the last tip I have for you today is consistency. Consistency, consistency, consistency. This is important. A lot of people quit before they even begin. They'll write a few articles, they'll make a few posts, they'll create a few videos, and they're like, oh, it's not working, I'm done with this. And they'll move on to something else. It takes time to see any level of success. And it changes it's different with some people. It may be longer with some people. It may be short with some people. You know, you could go 6 months without seeing any results. You could go 2 years. But the most important thing is to stay consistent. If you're serious about building a business, you have to stay consistent. You have to keep going. I know for me, so I do feel some days where I'm like, man, this is just, I don't feel like I'm getting there. But there's always this little subtle nudge. Maybe I get a positive review or somebody says thank you, or I get another follower or subscriber, something. There's always that little thing that pushes me ahead to keep going. And I really suggest or highly recommend that you guys just stay consistent, just stay at it. If you want to see any level of success, just keep going and stay consistent with it. If you can do these things, if you can invest in yourself, if you can take the time to invest in your business, understand that it takes time, learn how to focus and learn on building your skill set, this is going to work for you. This is definitely work for you. All right, guys, that's all I got for today's video. If you found this useful, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. And I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.